US retail sales have just been released and they were a touch disappointing and led to a bit of a pullback across US equity markets. However, there are more important things to consider today. Want to know more? Keep watching. Hello, I'm David and this is Trading Today. Yes, we've just had the release of the latest update on US retail sales. They came in a tad lower than expected, or a bit better than they were last month. We saw a bit of a pullback across all the major stock indices on the back of that. But really, the market is preparing itself for something much more important, and that is leading members of Congress, the Republican side, going to meet President Joe Biden to discuss the debt ceiling. Now, US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says basically we've got to get this sorted before the 1st of June or we're in real trouble. Joe Biden has insisted that raising the debt ceiling, which is what needs to happen, must be unnegotiable. Just do it, get it done. The Republicans are saying no, to get their support, they need to see spending cuts as well. And that's where the two sides have become so far apart. And bear in mind that things are very, very heated and nasty and personal between Democrats and Republicans, much like the politics is here in the UK, and so there are plenty of reasons why the two sides are digging in against each other. So I don't think the market is taking much of the danger of a failure to raise a debt ceiling into account, because every time we get up to it, once we get right to the 11th hour, some kind of deal has been done. That's always happened in the past. The feeling is that it will be done this time as well. But things may prove to be a little bit more difficult this time. Also in the news at the moment is, of course, the banking crisis. This is sort of bubbling under what's going on in the markets. There has been talk about things to sort out the problem with US regional banks, including blanket deposits. That's sort of not just guaranteeing deposits up to $250,000. There's also been talk about banning short selling on the banks, stuff that we last heard about at during the financial crisis. On the subject of the banking crisis, where Michael Barr of the Federal Reserve is going, and he is speaking today. He's gone to Washington to discuss this, about what happened to the banking crisis, maybe what went wrong and what could be done better in the future. We've got more Fed speakers today. Bear in mind that we had Raphael Bostic yesterday and Austin Goolsbee both speaking yesterday. They're speaking again today. Between the two of them, they suggested that the Federal Reserve was right to pause after its this month's rate hike, but also said quite strongly they didn't see rate cuts coming this year. That's not what the market expects. The market does expect rate cuts this year. We'll also be hearing from John Williams, a senior member of the FOMC, who we haven't heard from yet. So that's all going on today. Just hope that you found this of interest and helpful with your trading. If you have, please like and follow. And as always, best of luck with your trading. Goodbye.